So good morning. This is a very important question for students who are preparing for the NEET examination. There is a complete playlist I have on the topic of circular motion. Okay, and it's a non-uniform circular motion where we're dealing with a vertical circle. So you have to go through that. These concepts are very useful for students uh, because they help you understand the linkage of centripetal force and the normal reaction. Okay, so let's read the question. So you have a situation where a body is at a certain height, it goes like this without loss of energy. Then it goes like this to B and then to C, and maybe it reaches the point D afterwards. Okay. Now, if you notice, the question is where is the normal reaction the maximum? Okay. So the emphasis of the question is on normal reaction, but remember, the motion is curvature oriented. So you do have some type of curvature involved, which means some type of circular motion, and it's a vertical motion. So in a vertical motion, what happens? Let's see. This could be a car, okay? And I will give you a link below where there is a similar question on my YouTube channel that actually deals with a very similar condition pertaining to the radial acceleration, which is the centripetal acceleration, which is directed towards the center. So let's say the body comes down, and if you notice, the radius of these two is very different, okay? So this is a larger radius when it comes to curvature. Now, if you notice at a point B, the weight is acting downward, okay? The normal reaction is acting upward. So the source of uh, centripetal force is the difference, okay? So I will write this as mg minus normal reaction is equal to mv square by r. This is at the top point B, okay? The weight is downward, the normal reaction on the car is upward if it is a car. So, what is the source of centripetal force at the topmost point? At the topmost point, the source of centripetal force is the difference of these two. Okay, mg minus n will provide you mv square by r. And probably, I think here, if you notice, the radius is very small, but the equation is valid. Here, the curvature is a wide curvature. Okay, here, the curvature is a relatively smaller curvature. So I can write this as mv square by r is equal to mg minus n, right? So the normal reaction which I get here will be equal to mg minus mv square by r. And the normal reaction I get here also is mg minus mv square by r. So only difference is this radius is smaller, right? So this quantity will become a large quantity, and therefore if it becomes a large quantity, the normal reaction goes up. Whereas here the radius is relatively larger, and therefore the normal reaction is slightly less. So on B and D, the equation is same, the radius is different, the normal reactions are different. Our target is to find a position where the normal reaction is maximum. Let's focus on A and C. So if you notice, A has a relatively smaller curvature, whereas C has a relatively broader curvature. If I put a body here, if the car reaches this point, the weight of the car is downward, the normal reaction is upward. So what will happen? The centripetal force, which is going to be upward because it's a circle like this, and therefore the centripetal force has to be like this, okay, upward direction because of the nature of the curve. Now, if you were to write the equation for C also, the equation for C of normal reaction and the weight by which it is compressing the ground is mg. Now we know that the net difference between mg and n mg and n is going to provide you the normal reaction. And therefore here the normal reaction is n minus mg will provide you the necessary centripetal force. And same is true for here. N minus mg is equal to mv square by r. So n of, if this point is C, is equal to mv square by rc plus mg. Okay, the loss in potential energy is same, so the velocity is half mv square, exactly identical because potential energy has got converted into kinetic energy. So velocity same. So the normal reaction at A comes out to be mv square by ra plus mg. Now the radius at A is very small. When the radius at A is small, what happens? Right, this value of mv square by ra goes up. And therefore, if you notice, Na will be bigger than Nc because ra is smaller than rc. So I hope this made sense to you. You can expect a question in NEET examination or JEE mains examination, which is maybe not identical, but forces you to think in terms of vertical circle situations. Now there are other vertical circle situations where you have a tension in the string and you're making it rotate in a uh, vertical circle. So do study non-uniform motion in a circle where you adjust the hand to maintain the speed, right? So all those questions, what is the highest minimum velocity you need at the bottommost point so that it reaches the top point. So very importantly, please do questions on the topic of the vertical circle, and also these questions where you have this concept of radial and tangential acceleration. Both are very important topics. Okay, so if you notice, this car could have got a acceleration in this side also, right? So which means it has a acceleration like this, which is more of tangential. And then it also has a centripetal or a radial acceleration, so downward, right? The car is moving forward as well as it has a radial acceleration, which is the centripetal acceleration, right? So this is just to help you understand what are the topics you need to cover for JEE mains and NEET examination, or for that matter, any examination which you're preparing for. This could be AP Physics, this could be Cambridge, Edexcel, AQA, IB Board, any topic you're studying. This will help you understand the concept of radial acceleration, how is it linked to the normal reaction at different points. And it's a real life situation because you do have cars going up and down through the speed breakers or through a mountainous path, and they experience different radial accelerations, different normal reactions. So thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to any video on this channel. Press the bell notification. Do not miss any video. You can expect a lot of your NEET, JEE mains, and your board papers coming directly from this channel. Thank you very much for your time today.